Bedtime is a very challenging time for children from hard places, and this is for a variety of reasons. Oftentimes, maybe the abuse happened in the evening, and so bedtime is just in and of itself a trigger and can create fear. It's also a time of separation where we feel safe when we're with our primary caregiver, and at night, at bedtime, we're separated from them, so we automatically feel a little unsafe. But it's also a time that we're separated from our distractions of the day, all the things that kept our mind busy, kept our mind off of memories and off of trauma. We find ourselves at night laying down with no distractions, and so those memories have the ability to creep in there. So those are just some of the reasons why bedtime can be challenging for our kids from hard places. So having some tips that we can use to help make this time successful is really important. One of the things that we suggest is making sure that bedtime is extremely consistent. So whatever we do, we're going to do the same thing every night. We do this so it's predictable, but we also do it because we have very limited resources in the evening when we're tired and we don't want to have to think about things. And so it becomes an automatic response to bedtime. They just go through the motions and they go through each step. So making sure that it's consistent and predictable is really important. Another good tip is to maybe create a pallet. So if separation is hard and they're not ready for it, having a pallet even in the child's room where a caregiver can sleep, or making a pallet in the caregiver's room where a child can sleep, that will help avoid the separation piece. Another good suggestion that Karen Purvis always used to say was the importance of offering protein in the evening to help us regulate. We've had families that have experienced night terrors who introduce protein at bedtime. A scoop of peanut butter or a couple slices of turkey have come back and reported that those night terrors have gone away. So having some protein to help us regulate in the evening. Another suggestion would be to make sure that we do something like a check-in. So what happens when we're doing a check-in is we go through our bedtime routine, the child is comfortable, we don't stay until they fall asleep, but rather we go ahead and leave the room and say, I will be back to check on you in a couple of minutes. What we know about our bodies is that we need water, we need food, and we need sleep. So we know how to calm ourselves in sleep. If we're afraid, we're not able to do this. So what happens with the check-in is that when you're leaving the room, you're giving that child the chance to naturally tap into their ability to self-soothe, which is really important. They don't feel like they need to come up and confine you because you've told them that you're coming back. So this helps establish trust, and it lets them tap into their natural ability to self-soothe. So those are just some of the strategies that you can use at bedtime, which can help turn this time of potential correction into a time of deep connection.